Yeah, let me tell you, the edit game was a lot different back in 2014. Hi, my name is David, but you may recognize me as the famous internet artist, Members Only Dave. That's right, people better know me by my Instagram name, Members Only Dave, and you can also find me on Twitter, @Members Only Dave. Look, the point is, I've been making digital art for the last 10 years. That's right, I'm waist deep in the trenches, man. I've been there since the Tumblr days, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you might want to look it up. I am the most prolific digital artist in the 21st century, okay? And my numbers, my work backs that up. So a little bit about me. I've always wanted to do these digital collage challenge type videos. Okay, I've done kind of these own little challenges with myself just to challenge my skills, but I never made a video about it really, you know? So here's an example. The most recent challenge I did was the CD challenge, where I grabbed some of my CD collection. That's just one little example. I took some CDs and I scanned them and I was like, let me make the best image I can out of all these fuckers. So I did that and I came up with this image. Not too bad, not the greatest. Another challenge I did was the Seinfeld DVD packaging challenge, where I, like the name implies, I took the Seinfeld DVD packaging. Yeah, that's right, physical media will never die. You heard it here first. Anyway, I made it a challenge to scan and use only, the Seinfeld DVD packaging and make the best edit I could out of all of it, and I came up with this. Yeah, I think that one came out pretty good. Look, the point is, today's challenge, today's video, this is the challenge, okay? I'm going to make my very first challenge video with my digital collages, and the challenge is, I'm kind of, tight for money, you know what I'm saying? My pockets are wearing a little bit thin, so I only have $5 that I'm going to go ahead and spend at the thrift store. So I'm going to walk my white ass down to the thrift, and walk in, try to buy the best things I can for $5 and make the best digital collage edit that I can. $5, that's not a lot, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Let's head to the thrift store now.
Yeah, that's right. I put my shoes on 1 foot at a time, just like you. How about that? So we head to the thrift store, which is down the street. This is Value World. Look at that, 99 cents. They got all the deals. I head to the book section because that's where all the magazines are. Usually this is pretty strewn about over here, but they got it together. I see some Rachel Ray, some Chicken Pot Pie, and Spider-Man. The usual suspects. Let's have a look and see what's inside here. Oh, wow. Rachel Ray. I didn't see that coming. Maybe I could use this for something. Maybe there's some food in here somewhere. Jackpot. Yep. Who ordered the hot dogs? 4 of them. To the face. So I like that. I think I'm going to pick this up. Let's see what else we have here. Right on top, I found the Introduction to Greek Mythology. Yeah, let me cook. They got some paintings. They got some statues. This is going to be dynamite. And I slow this down so you can get a look at the prices. I am doing good. So I head over to the record section to see if I can find a record to use. There's a lot of good old school records that have great images and art on them, like this Platters here that I found right on top. Normally I go for these kind of things, but not my vibe right now. Same with this. I enjoyed this one, but not my thing. So let's keep looking. Let's keep looking to see what they have. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, folks. Look how sick this image is. Not my vibe, but I keep strolling. I keep looking because I got $1 to play with. $1 and some change. What do we have here? I have a Greek mythology book that might go well with this. It doesn't seem to be a record though. I think it's like a game. I don't know. It was in with the records. As you can see off to the left there on the inside, there's some Japanese. Doesn't even matter. I'm gonna get this for sure. Get the Grill magazine and the Introduction to Greek Mythology. I'm still well under my $5 budget, so I'm gonna look at the VHS here since they're 50 cents I think that sign said. So see if we can't find a good VHS to take home and scan. This American Pie, look at this pie in the front. It kind of looks like a face. Now that I noticed that, I kind of can't not see it. I mean, it's going to haunt me. Look at that. Nothing in the VHS section, so I grabbed the CDs, Sarah McLachlan. I forgot the name of that one, but it was really something dumb. I like Sarah McLachlan too. I'm in desperation. I look at the cassette tapes. But who am I kidding? The Oak Ridge Boys, Phantom of the Opera, Miami Sound Machine. I'm going to strike out swinging over here, so I'm going to head home and see what I got. All right, now that I got this hot bag of stuff home, time to dump it out and have a look. Now, I didn't ask for a receipt at the thrift store because I'm eco-friendly like that. I don't use paper straws, but the point is I only spent $2.43. I mean, I got a paperback, a magazine, and a record. Do the math, add it up, it all checks out, okay? So anyway, I think I'm going to start by scanning this record. Actually, it's not a record, it's a game, like I said, so I got to get these old magazines out of the way for safekeeping. And now this thing is so big and my scanner is so small and tiny, I'm going to have to scan this in two separate images, then combine them after the fact in Photoshop. So here I am, getting everything together. Got the Sexplosion magazine out the way there. Don't show mom. And I'm going to line this all up. Push scan on the old Epson icon. There it is. Bam! Then we look over and bow, presto changeo. We got two different images that I scanned that I'm going to then combine in Photoshop. Just like I said. Let's get this everyday Get Your Grill On Rachel Ray magazine cracked open. Normally I don't go for these whenever I'm doing collages because the pages are, I mean, the print quality is not good, but as you can see, I did find 2 ears of corn. And how about some jam or something on this whitefish? I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm going to scan it. And then if you know my images, you know I have a thing for arms and faces, so that's why I pulled this one out. Time to keep ripping. What do we have here? Oh, that's a garnish for a drink. That's exactly what I want to use. Put that one up. Got some hoagies, some open meat sandwiches. I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm going to scan it as well. So I get the rip in. Oh, I found the hot dogs again. Let's get some good details on these dogs. Got some jalapenos. Got some nice little grill marks. I think there's a second page on this. Yes, there it is. Wow, look at those. Is it me or are these peppers or onions look 3D on this page? Maybe I'm just really high. I don't know. They look cool. I'm going to scan them. Let's get this Greek mythology thing busted open. There was some cool stuff in here that I saw whenever I was at the thrift store that I want to use. That is not one of them. That's just a classic image I had to show you folks. Yeah, just kind of looking at the pages saying, what am I going to do with this? Because I never really know until I get it popped into Photoshop. This one I'm definitely going to use. I gotta love statues. You know, statues were like some of the first subjects I used in my photos back when I first got started. Now that I got my pile, though, it's time to scan all these fuckers. Get this one out of the way. It's gonna take a minute, but you know what? I'm gonna be better off for doing so. And like I said, since the page integrity is not really there, it kind of bleeds through. What I like to do is put a magazine on top, as you can see. I'm not scanning the Greek mythology book, but I'm scanning the page, and there's just a nice little backing for it, you know, so it doesn't bleed as much. There's a good shot of my scanner and all the my favorite stickers. Those two, 555 shout out Massacre Video. These are the recent edits I've done that I have not posted, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to scanning and see what happens. Now that I have all my images scanned, I've got to find something I want to listen to. I'm going to listen to Massacre Radio, the Uva Bowl episode. These guys are awesome. You got to check these guys out if you haven't heard them. This episode rocks. Anyway, I started working on some stuff. There's really no rhyme or reason to my workshop flow. I just kind of cut things out, pop it in, see what happens. It's funny that I scanned both the top and the bottom of that image, the church, the structure, because I'm only using the top half anyway. And I kind of talked through the entire process, but this is what I came out with. This image is cool, but I can do so much better. You know, there's not really a focal point here. I mean, the image is the focal point. It's kind of a vibe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get loose, I'm going to work out, and I'm going to do some push-ups and go back to the drawing board because I can do so much better than that, even on a budget of $243.
So I woke up the next day, leafing through a magazine, the Rachel Ray, trying to find something else I can scan and cut. Wouldn't you know it, I found her. This peanut butter guy looks cool. I like the peanut butter texture of his hair, but these leafy greens are also intriguing. So is the soccer one. Gee, so many options. I'm going to go ahead and pop this out and scan some more stuff and see if I can't get inspired. Oh, look, it was the Zyrtec ad, and I don't know what I was trying to do here. Just had some greens and this weird face I kept putting in there, but wasn't working out for me, so I focused on this soccer. I thought I could get something out of this, and then I was messing with the hue and saturation here. Somehow I ended up on this. Yeah, I know it was a very circuitous route, but I made it. I did end up using those leafy greens, as you can see, and right here I'm adding some bacon, and I'm showing you how I'm doing that. I sampled that from a separate image of a burger that was in the magazine. And I'm just showing you here how I do things. If you look here, there's the layer of the bacon. And I also made a little smidge of a top layer of the bun, just to kind of put over top of that, just to kind of make it blend in a little bit more. And you'll see just how meaningless this top portion of the bun is. Look, the bun's off, now it's on. On, it's off. There you go. See, but every little bit counts. And also here I'm demonstrating shadows, darkness, everybody, darkness. Because you see, if I made this in Photoshop and look, not enough yellow. Whoa, 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 that's too dark. So I can adjust things and make it the way I want. And then this is the final product. Yeah, I don't know how I went from the chick on the snowboard with the jalapenos to this, but hey, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Simplicity says it all sometimes, you know? And this is saying, eat me. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video. If you want me to do more of these collage type challenges, hit me up. It's Members Only Dave. Later.